Hey, what's up, babies? Fire boy, this is my channel. My cat's with me. So if you see me looking down at my lap, it's because my kitty's here. She's kind of fussy and nervous, so I'm not gonna screw around with the camera trying to show her off right now. They are, and this may and this is reasonable to bring up too, because this may disrupt the stream at any random point. They're doing some sort of maintenance in the halls out in my apartment complex here. They've not informed us what they're doing. I have no idea what anyone is doing there. But they've been making a ton of noise all morning, including occasionally setting off the fire alarms. So, so if suddenly there's loud beeping and me abruptly having to leave, it might be because they're setting the place on fire. I don't know if they're testing the stuff. I have no idea what's going on. No idea what's going on. I just know that there's the sound of drilling coming from my ceiling, up in my ceiling. Because I'm on the top floor, so I'm guessing they're doing stuff in like the attic space. And then, occasionally the alarms go off. I have no idea what's going on. So, you know, that might be a disruption, but we'll hope that it isn't a serious disruption. So, but at any rate, we are continuing this week of experimenting with just doing one thing per stream. And today we're going to go ahead and do some gaming, and we're going to see if we can't continue making some significant progress on our Halo campaign run that we're working on. So let me get myself all loaded into everything. Got to type in passwords and everything. So hopefully everyone is having a good day. Perhaps, hopefully everyone is having a more relaxing day than I am having. What with all of the noise and disruptions that are constantly happening in my life at the moment, drives me insane. All right, anyway, let's get the game going, and we can continue to chat and everything. There it goes, Halo loading up. We should be finishing Halo 3 today. We should manage to finish it today. There's not much left in that game. That game was a little disappointingly short. I remember it. I remember when it first came out, me being super excited for it, and that was there it is. Ooh, it's annoying. Okay, we might have to adjust our volume. See. Oh, I think that was just the intro. I think the settings are kicking in. But yeah, I remember first getting. Great message of the day. I don't care. I didn't read it at all. I remember first getting this game, and being super excited about it, because like this game, I got it for Christmas along with my first Xbox 360. That's how old this game is. And I remember being super stoked about it, and then I remember being disappointed with how quickly the campaign was over. Like, I just remember it being very short, and that was a bummer to me back in those days. I remember that. And like I remember, it's interesting too, because I remember that feeling of disappointment being the first time that I noticed myself being disappointed in a game. Right, until then I had never been sort of consciously aware enough of a game to have expectations and have thoughts in my head about how long it should be, what it should look like, what it should feel like while I was playing it, like all that. Like, it just, up until that point, oh sweet, I still have a hammer. Up until that point, I had pretty much always just sort of accepted games as they were, which is, I mean, largely not a terrible way to live your life. Probably more relaxing and less heartbreaking. But this game was the first one that I remember being disappointed about the length. Oh great, now one of my neighbor's dogs is barking, probably at the maintenance. Goodness. Well, it's gonna be such a waste of all this stuff to like kill all these guys this way. But yeah, it's just interesting, because like I wouldn't say that I find this game still to this day to be disappointing or bad, but I do remember being surprised by how short it was as a younger fellow playing this game. I distinctly remember that feeling. And I remember that being kind of a strange thing because I had never felt that before about a game. So, all that to just say that we're probably getting close to being... Not probably, we are getting close to being done with this game. Oh, hell yeah. Absolutely gonna take the sword instead of the hammer. Can I not jump up there? I just want to jump up there. Oh, hi there. Gonna break him up into pieces. There's got to be a way to get up here. And look at that. That just looks like this area is just begging for me to explore it and find some sort of hidden goodie up here. Oh. And luckily enough, we got up here, and yeah, there's absolutely nothing. I don't want to waste that on this place. Fine. Yeah, I guess we gotta go down. You go down. Enough. Enough. Little tiny dudes. Gotta like look and make sure there aren't things gonna sneak up on you. Absolutely, we break down. Yep, the bodies. Exactly for that reason. You know what I'm actually kind of stoked about, though, is finishing up this one and being able... I took too long, and now it's like, go, hey, idiot, go here. I'm actually kind of excited. Oh, are we going to do more of this?
Child of my enemy, why have you come? I offer no forgiveness. The father's sins pass to his son.
We done? Okay. Yep, neighbor's dog is still going nuts out there. I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, no, I'm actually kind of stoked to get back or play again Halo 4 and 5, and then eventually, you know, also Cortana. Poor timing, okay? There are bad guys here. I recognize your suffering, but come on, you get me killed, and then we'll both be suffering. So, you know, try to not do that if you can. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to play Halo 4 because I definitely remember Halo 4 and 5 being not excellent. But I want to see if that, like, if that memory holds true or if that's just me being harsh. I mean, I know they definitely are not sort of looked upon favorably by most people. So I think... You know, I think I won't be too surprised about what I find. Oh, that was a silly one to charge in at like that. Come on, shields. There we go. Well, I'm not going to fuss with those. But yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how bad they are, like, in retrospect. I guess what I'll say about those ones, too, is I don't remember hating them as much as the rest of the world did. Like, most people had nothing good to say about Halo 4 and 5. Well, I guess I shouldn't say it that way. I don't know, maybe that's a little harsh on how most people felt about it. Like, they were not seen as the strong points of the Halo franchise. They were widely seen as not too excellent, and most people were content to sort of move on past them. And you know, that's fair. Not every game is a winner. Yo, hey, you know what? You started this. I'm gonna finish it. I don't know why it changed my weapon. There we go. Yeah, you guys wanna do this, then fine. Good lord, how many of you guys are there? Countless numbers. There we go. Okay, handled. Good lord. Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting. No, I want you to put up there. It'll be interesting to see sort of how I feel about them, because I haven't played them at all since the first time I ever played them. I'm not supposed to jump down. Absolutely not supposed to go down. Nowhere else to go. A little grab bag of fun stuff for me. Not break them up. Okay. Oh, I don't want to stab those guys. No, enough. Enough of this. Enough of this. Come on, break it up. Break it up. There we go. Yeah, it's interesting to, like, see how you feel about games, you know, years later after they came out. You know, especially kind of like what we're talking about, like, early on with this game, where it's like, when a game first comes out, you always have so many expectations about it, whether you mean to or not. Like, you can't help but have expectations. Wait, hold on. I've already been down. How am I supposed to go? Seems like the game is funneling me. Oh, wait, here we go. Here we go. Pick that guy up. You look like you're about to just, like, birth an enemy of some sort. I wonder if these little pods are where that countless number of those other little crawlers kept coming from. But yeah, it's like, it's so easy to be disappointed with a game when it first comes out. You have all these expectations about it. And whether or not that's fair, you know, that's just who we are. People, gosh dang it, there they are. They're making all kinds of noise outside again. I have no idea what the heck they're doing out there. Drive me insane. I know, Kitty, it's startling. Not fun.
We exist together now. Two corpses in one grave.
A weird thing to, like, sound proud about, but okay, dude. Yeah, like playing games when you don't have the expectations.
Collection of lies. That's all I am. Stolen thoughts and memories.
This mission is really just like an exposition.
Perhaps a part of her
Expo mission.
remains.
Yeah, so Cortana and Goober are like one and the same now. Great. Constantly interrupting my discussion points, trying to have interesting discussion points about video games, and the game itself keeps interrupting. No, it's just I don't know. Like, it's fun. I find it fun to replay games, whether I liked the game or not when it first came out. To replay games later when there aren't those expectations about, like, a new game. You know, it's kind of like why, for me, I'm excited to eventually do a big, full playthrough. Hold on. Okay. Oh, shoot. Hold on 1 second, everybody. All right.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, you're fine. Alrighty, so they are doing maintenance, and they need access to my washer and dryer in my apartment. So we're gonna keep streaming, but I may have to pause frequently, and there may be people walking around in the background. So we're just gonna go with it, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. They're just doing their thing. I'm doing my thing. If there's a little bit of noise, that's what it is. Yeah, hopefully it'll be fine. Hopefully my cat will be out of the way enough for everyone. So that's what's going on. But anyway, let's go ahead and get back into it. Oh boy, never a dull moment. Oh shoot, that's right. I was in the middle of dying. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Okay. Let ourselves heal up a little bit here. Yikes. Go. Okay. I'll make sure I've got like an ear free so I can hear if they're knocking and stuff like that. Well, you know what? I can hear it fine and just mess equilibrium. Only have one ear. It'll be fine. It's gonna be fine. It'll be fine. Okay. Continuing up here. I have no idea what I was talking about before. Oh, there they are. All right, 1 second. Alright, yeah, that's fine. I'm doing. It's just go as you. Alrighty. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, good. They're all jumping. Great. This will be fun. All right, here we go. Oops, oops, oops. Oh, no. Oh, gosh, this is absolutely insane tempo. Okay, hold on a second.
You like games? So do
I don't understand what the point of the sword lunge is if it's not gonna actually have me lunge and hit anything. Alright, there we go. Oh wait, no, there's still one more. Oh, there's more than one more. Okay. There we go. Can't figure. Are these supposed to be the like possessed hunters? I can't remember those guys. I don't remember if that's what those ones are. They're supposed to just be like their own concoctions. Oh, whoa, that was a bigger burst than I was expecting. Another one. Bloomers. I do not remember these guys having the little teeth they shoot out there. That's freaky. Why? Okay. That thing had way more health than it had.
I'm just my mother's shadow. Don't look at me.
That.
Don't listen. I'm not who I used to be.
And can I not hurt it when it's like that? There we go. That one and that one. I really wish I could break these guys apart too. Okay, let's see. Oops. Oh gosh, the little teeth shooters, they're weird. Oh, they freak me out. Oh my gosh, I don't need, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I've completely lost track of where I'm supposed to be going right now. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing, where I'm supposed to be going. I have no sense of clarity about this. I'm pretty sure that I've ejected the empty clip like 5 times and I keep interrupting the animation. And one of the goofy things about, like, about the way they do games, I mean, like, it's not like they really have a better way to do it. That would be an insane amount of programming and specificity for them to change it up, but, like, the amount of, the goofy thing about, like, how it'll, gosh, these things are just weird. It makes no sense. But like the goofy number of times you might have to like reload because the game, like, if you interrupt the animation partway through, it won't register as a reload even though you've gone like halfway through the process. It's I don't know, there's something goofy about that to me. It always makes me feel a little weird. Oh great, here we go.
Time has taught me patience, but basking in new freedom, I will know all that I possess!
Angry guy. He's an angry little worm. I guess we're sticking with the sword, because I have no ammo. Wait, we'll change that. There we go. Where something pushed me. See, look at that. Like, the animation, it gets, like, caught halfway through. Although that one was just because it was like flat out of ammo. Sword animation, I need to do too. Give me my lunges. I feel like I'm probably not actually intended to be thoroughly trying to kill everything here and just trying to like move through and survive. I think I'm just getting away with it because I'm playing on an easier difficulty setting just for the sake of, you know, making it through the games. I don't want to be playing Halo forever. So I you know, you set it to easier to go through, and I feel like that lets me get away with a lot more of this like thorough massacre everything approach to the game rather than just like beelining through everything. I mean, I know the game is getting kind of irritated at how long I'm taking because it keeps showing me the waypoints. It keeps offering the waypoints like, oh gosh, this dummy, he doesn't know what he's doing. I'm gonna be honest, this little shelled up thing that these guys do is weird. Like, I mean, I guess it's kind of interesting from, you know, a how do you approach this standpoint, but like the fact that them shelling up means they can't attack you really means that like you can just kind of stand there and wait till they stop shelling up. Right, so there he is. I'll wait for this guy. Okay, so like there he is. He's shooting, but now he's open. You can just do that, and then now I'll just like, you know, if I need to get my shields recharged, I can just kind of keep him shelled up, and then shoot him again. I don't know. It's a weird dynamic. And I'm not perfectly sure that it actually makes a whole lot of sense the way they've set it up. Okay, now we just stand here and wait. Okay, excuse you. Oh, pull out your sword. And then they can, like... It's weird that they can bounce between, like, the tooth shooters and being... okay, I guess my mic isn't... Yeah, I guess my mic isn't picking it up. There's some noisy power tools going on. Okay, yeah, no, my mic is not picking it up right now. That'll be a fun one. Oh my gosh, it is really noisy. I don't know if... Oh, there's the mic picking it up now. That's funny. That's funny. Okay, like I'm like completely out of ammo for everything. Am I doing the right thing? Like, I don't know where I'm supposed to be going other than just handling all of these guys here. I need to just find some guns. No ammo for anything. It was like weird because none of the enemies are really using guns. They're either shooting their teeth at me or they're just coming up and trying to punch me. Oh, I don't want 2 of the plasma rifles, although that's like all I... No, Chief, pull out your stupid thing. That's what she said. That's what Cortana said, that's what she said. Alright, that guy's taken care of. Let's see. Ooh, there we go. I can use that. Oh, I didn't need it. Here we go. That's a place I was supposed to go there the whole time. Probably. Most likely. Wait, no, I've already been here. Where the hell am I? What the hell is going on in this game? Wait, it said checkpoint done. No, wait, no, I have not been here. That's just a massacre. That's just someone else's massacre. That wasn't me. I didn't do that. Hey, Lady Ishka, glad to see you here. Glad to see you here while I'm wandering around getting lost in this completely insane map. Oh, pick up the stupid sword. What are you doing? No, pick up the sword. Go. I want to just like blow all these guys up. I feel like the explosions are going to be more helpful here. Listen here, Toothy. Alright. I can tell I'm going to a new area because there's a new color. Wait. Wait, no, hold on. I've totally been here. This is where I started. Dang it, did I backtrack? Dang it. God damn it. A bee sting? What of a biscuit-eating bulldog? Okay, so we went through there, and we go through here. Like, this map makes no sense. There's no... There are no effective visual, differentiators to any part of this. You go through, and everything is just goo. And it throws off my sense of direction. Okay, we went through here. We're going through here. The weird little suction cup things that look like buttholes. Gross. Okay. Through here. Along through here. Here we go. There's a new guy. Might be a good indicator that I'm going in a proper direction. Oh, here we go. Here's another butthole for us to go through. No, wait, but this is the one that I went through, and then we get into this big old arena here. But, okay, we were in this arena that was just going on forever and ever. So maybe there's somewhere else I can go after this arena. That was so, okay, so down there, that's the central point. This is where you have to actually, like, start paying attention. It's ridiculous. Who wants to pay attention when you're playing? Absurd. I mean, I at least appear to have, like, killed everything. So I must have come in from here, right? Yeah, that's the bee hole that I came in through. So gross. I mean, what the heck else would I describe? How else could I describe that? Other than just a big giant bee hole. I even hear noises of more enemies. Right? And so, like, but I come to this arena. What am I missing? What am I missing? Why can't I figure out where I'm supposed to go? Am I supposed to do some platforming here? Is that what all of these areas are for? Like, it almost looks like I'm supposed to do a little platforming. Maybe if we come up here. Get over here. And then maybe we come over here. Jump up this way. Something. This seems new. I don't recall going through here. Checkpoint done. There we go. Okay, yeah. So it wanted me to platform. Like, the game, it suddenly switched from Halo to Mario Bros. Which is fine. I just would have liked a heads up. Don't get me wrong. I love me some Super Mario Bros. I just wasn't expecting Super Master Chief Bros. Right, and then, oh man, you're totally going to turn into a guy that's going to try and eat. We'll maximize. The explodey grenade cannon here is actually working well against. We're gonna go ahead and stick with that one for a hot second here. Oh God, Cortana, not helpful.
the abyss. I have seen your future and I have learned.
Submit! End her torment and my own!
I don't understand what me submitting has to do with that. Like, what am I submitting to? I don't know. Maybe I talked over when they explained it, but I don't understand what I have to do for that. Like, it seems like if we're ending Torment, where you guys are, like, sharing a mind, you would, like, help me retrieve her or something. I don't know. It's weird. They got a weird dynamic going on. It's a dysfunctional relationship those two have going on, and frankly, I feel like Master Chief's relationship with Cortana is perhaps a little on the dysfunctional side, too. Wow, the audio really exploded here. These things are they just like immortal then? They can just kind of keep shifting between their different like toothy shooter mode and whatever other modes they feel like doing. They're weird. I can't decide whether or not I think it's like a fair way for them to add challenge or if it's a butthole-ish way for them to add challenge with these things. Like, I'm leaning towards butthole-ish. The fact that they can just, like, transform and they seem to be relatively immortal. I don't know, it's kind of irritating, but, you know, we're getting towards endgame, so I guess they have to offer up challenge in whatever way they can come up with. Go ahead and pull this up. Oh, I'm supposed to be doing more Mario Bros. Crap here, aren't I? Supposed to be jumping around. I don't like that they're talking to me. That's creepy. I feel like to me that's the creepier, like, development that's been happening here is the fact that these mindless zombie husks are now actually like having conversations at me. I mean, I'm assuming that it's just Gravemind that's what is it called, right? It was Gravemind. I'm assuming that it's just him talking at me. But oh, there we go. I took too long and the game's telling me where to go now. I love that the game gets impatient with me. Like, listen, dude, okay. You need to go here. You need to just hurry up and finish. Taking too long.
There will be no more sadness, no more anger, no more envy.
You will show me what she hides, or I shall feast upon your bones!
Alright. Something about bones and whatever. I don't know. Gosh. There's so many of these.
AI serial number CTN0452-9. I am a monument to all your sins.
This is like, it's, I don't know, like, I'm not opposed to them trying to get creative with, there we go, I did it. I'm not opposed to them getting kind of creative with how they tell a story throughout a game, but when you're constantly disrupting the flow of gameplay, I don't know, that kind of gets to me sometimes. It's like if she were talking while I was still moving and so I could listen but not feel like I was trapped. But like the way they did it is it just kind of felt like there was 8 million mini cutscenes. And that just kind of got old and repetitive there. So, I don't know. I'm not certain I'm super into it.
Make a promise.
You keep it. I do know how to pick 'em.
Lucky me.
Oh, they're having a reunion. Oh, it's emotional. Hey, let's get rolling. You're just in time for the weird love angle between Cortana and Master Chief, which has just always been weird to me. It's always, I don't know. I mean, I get it. Every story needs to have a love story nowadays. That's like writing in the 2000s, you know, 101. Everyone needs to have a love interest. But I don't know. Like, it's weird to me.
Just keep your head down. There's 2 of us in here now, remember?
Yeah, I agree. Well, it's like it feels like it was trying to do what the movie Her did, right? Like Her explored that. Wait, hold on. That's where I came from. Do I need to go back? Like Her tried to do the whole like, what would it be like to have a romance with an AI? You know, how would that work? Only Her was a much better story. and it was just handled much better. Oh, now he's super mad. Oh, he's so mad.
At last I see. Her secret is revealed.
See, this is what I mean. Like, all these, like, it just completely disrupts the gameplay. It's like, why couldn't they have just had him be mad during the cutscene so that now that I'm playing, I can just actually play the game? You know, it's weird. It's a weird choice. But yeah, like, the love interest between Chief and Cortana was always kind of odd to me. And I think part of the reason that it was weird to me is because I felt like their relationship was compelling without the love angle, right? Like, it was an interesting emotional thing for them to have. Like, it was an interesting angle and, like, quote unquote discussion to have, where it's just like not about, oh, are they in love, just like the concept of them being codependent. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That's, you know, that's fair. That's fair. Like, you know, but there's the same. Do I just destroy? Oh, hold E to expose the reactor guns. Hey, I am holding E here, friend. Did I do it? Guess I must have done it. Oh, it's got a whole bunch of other ones. I hope that this game gets, like, so irritated with me when I take too long. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, it's I feel, like I say, I feel like it's actually kind of an interesting topic to consider, like, what would a relationship with an AI be? You know, if it's truly AI, truly an intelligent creature, just one without a corporeal form, per se. Like, it's an interesting topic, but I feel like Master Chief and Cortana was not the combo to have that discussion with. I feel like there are other more compelling ways to have that discussion. And like I say, I think a lot of it is because, you know, the whole angle of Chief and Cortana doesn't need the love interest for it to be compelling. I feel like the two of them is a compelling dynamic duo anyway. You know, you don't need to ham fist the, oh, but now they're in love thing, or are they in love? It's just like, it was an interesting story with them just being sort of codependent beings. Like, that was enough. That was all you really needed from it. So, like, I don't know. It was always weird to me that they insisted on trying to do something more with that just for the sake of checking off the, like, romance box for the sake of Halo. It's like, Halo was fine without that. They didn't need that. Okay, I did it. Am I gonna die now? Escape High Charity.
You heard it, Chief. Not for long. You need to get to Halo.
Do, like, blowing up.
Destroy the flood once and for all.
Is this how I get out of here? Oh, that's not the escape route. Where are the arrows to tell me how to escape? The game's been telling me where to go all the way up until now. Now it actually matters, and it's all like, yeah, no, you'll figure it out. Maybe I go through the butthole? Nope, no buttholes this time. It's just like the passively blowing things up as I go around. Yeah, that wasn't the way. This is not the way. Go through there. Where the heck am I supposed to go? See, now I actually need help. This game...
An explosion just made us an exit. I'll mark it in your HUD. Get moving.
Was it this way? It was this way. Okay, I thought it looks pretty blocked off to me. Oh, it's in the floor. It was in the floor all along. The love we needed was the hole in the floor all along. It's got weird connotations. I regret saying that one. He doesn't need love. He has a hole in the floor. Oh, is that what, you know, modern love is? Just any old hole that you find. Cannot. Nope. Okay. What seems like the obvious pathway is not the pathway. Good to know. Okay, Chief, can you just, like... Okay, yeah, out the way, move out the way. I'm trying to get past you. Well, he's in the codependency kind of made them feel like there's... Yeah, that's fair. I guess I could see that argument. I'll buy that argument. I'll buy that argument, at least on discount. Like, that... that's fair. Like, maybe it's not that there was love, and maybe maybe the fact that we're questioning whether or not there needs to be love for them to be, like, the duo, and whether love changes it or not. Maybe that was the discussion intended to have all along. Like, I can buy that argument. Although then I would argue, oops, I just got sorted. has got sorted. Well, now we get to experiment. Wow, he's really straddling that floor there, isn't he? Now we get to explore the concept of how Cortana handles losing the love of her life. Yeah, no, I guess I'll buy that. I feel like, you know, like if that's what they were after, they could have written it a bit better, so that it was a bit more obvious that that was what they were going for. But yeah, it just, I don't know, it felt like it delved too much into like relationship and not enough into, you know, like and strayed a little too far from just like the like, are they, because I think the more compelling thing is, does Chief exist without Cortana, right? Not like, does he find love and survive without Cortana, but like, is he the same person without Cortana, because they've spent so much time together. Like, that to me is the more interesting angle of it. I really want to kill the sword guy so I can take the sword, but apparently I am not allowed to. Here we go. All right, now we're gonna have some fun. Kind of keep on going with it. But yeah, like that to me is what the compelling discussion here is Chief even an individual without Cortana? Like, is he capable of that? You know, and like, and they kind of could have done that a bit better without him. Like, I feel like that almost would have been told better without him obsessing over Cortana. Because with obsessing over Cortana, that's when you start getting the questions of, is there love involved? And you start getting, like, and it just makes it obvious that, like, no, he's not functional without Cortana, as we've just witnessed for an entire game. And instead, if he just wasn't obsessing over it. Oh, I want to go through the butthole. There we go, thank you. But I don't know, maybe that's just a me thing, too. Like, I'm perfectly willing to recognize that maybe it's just that the story didn't resonate with me, as opposed to it not being a good story. It just wasn't a story that meant anything to me. And I think that's just because, for me, not just because, but I think that could be because I very much enjoy a story that's just 100% like, yeah, no, the world's gonna end and you have to kill a bunch of aliens to stop that. Like, that is enough of a story for me. I am totally content with that. Like, the original Halo story was perfectly fine. You know, I didn't need any more than that. Hey, what's up, friend? You look like you're having a party. Don't light me on fire, please. Please and thank you. So, am I just sticking with you? What are we doing? What are we working on here, dude? Hey, enough. Enough of your weird teeth. What are we doing? Like, are you coming with me? How do we do this? I'm just gonna keep moving. I feel like it's bad for us to just stand here and, like, potentially die. He's not following me. He's not following me, but it feels weird to just, like, stand around, doesn't it? Although I guess we kind of fell into here from the roof, so I guess we're just hanging out here? No, I don't know what I'm doing. yeah, we definitely did a couples therapist to discuss with us what the weird codependent dynamic between. Oh, here we go. That's why this ship exists. It's supposed to come here. Yeah, no, I agree 100% though that stories don't need romantic love to be good stories, and that's actually one of the things that is one of the quickest things to irritate me about modern day movies and television and everything, is because everything has a ham-fisted romance. Sometimes it's natural and necessary and functional for the story, but other times it just feels like they were checking off a box, and it's like, oh well, we need romance, so let's make sure we put romance in there. Like, why? It doesn't need that. Like, a story can be perfectly compelling without that. In fact, I would argue that it would make actual romantic stories more compelling if every story didn't have a romance arc in it, right? If that felt like something that was a bit more unique and fun and special to whatever story is being told that has that, but that's just me. And that's just me, and I'm just some scrub sitting here playing a game, rather than being part of the major production studio that's writing the story. So, you know, I guess who knows more. I think it's actually probably mostly related to trying to appeal to the common denominator. Automod, my gosh, Automod has been so irritating to me lately. I'm about ready to just turn Automod off and let everything just be the Wild West around here. But yes, I agree completely. Disney princess movies are way better. Well, I'm not gonna say way better. They just don't need a love interest. Like, I agree completely that the fact that for so long Disney movies like attributed, like made it a necessary stereotype that a princess is only successful if she also gets, you know, romance at the end was just like weird to me, because there's so many of those Disney princess movies that have plenty of success and power
Head for the portal.
attributed to, you know, the princesses as the heroes, without there also being like, oh, and also they found love, right? Yeah. So it's like, no, I agree with that completely. I agree with that 100%. Finding the control room. Great. I love looking at like the older approaches to doing snow prints or footprints in the snow. Like, can you just like imagine, like this was groundbreaking at some point in time, you know, to see this where it's just like some random like elephant foot type of step there. Like, whoa, they actually had the stuff there. Yeah, I agree. Especially most recently, I watched not long ago. I finally watched Turning Red, and I agree. Turning Red was really good. Personal, you know, maybe this might be a hot take depending on who feels what way, but I personally feel like Turning Red was a much better story in general than Encanto. Well, I'm not going to say story in general. I think Encanto had some really interesting story arcs. I feel like they just did not give themselves enough movie to properly explore the story arcs that they had in there. But Turning Red was awesome. I loved that one. Hey, no, you don't deserve that hammer. That might have been a little overkill. Wow, I don't think I'm supposed to kill all these guys. I think I'm probably supposed to just kind of move past them all.
Flood dispersal pods. Control room's at the top of that tower, Chief. Go.
I'm getting there. Jeez, I forgot how bossy you were, Cortana. Lord, can I go up there just by climbing on this thing? How am I supposed to get to the top of this? Probably not gonna let me go up there this route, is it? Hey, you guys, okay, look, I appreciate it, but no autographs, okay? No autographs. Yeah, no, I'm not supposed to climb up that way. We'll just keep wandering around. That's fair. Encanto's music was definitely on point. But I agree with you also completely, and maybe that's why, but one of the reasons why it resonated with me, because even though I never grew up as a preteen girl, I don't have that experience. I did grow up as a preteen in the early 2000s when boy bands reigned supreme. And so it didn't matter that I wasn't a girl. I was in love with boy bands. Like, I loved that music. And so that just spoke to my nostalgia so completely. So there's a very good chance that that is a strong contributor to why I thought Turning Red was an awesome movie. Because it just like that just resonated with me so much. The only thing it was missing is it didn't have rival boy bands. Like, there was always that debate. Like there was always the debate, you know, with it, at least in where I went to school, of like, oh, are you a bigger fan of NSYNC or Backstreet Boys? Like, which one's better, right? And there was like, that was always the discussion. It didn't matter who you were, didn't matter how old you were. That was the discussion. That was the topic at hand, always. And it cracks me up. Dang it, this is really all that I have. Boy, I think I should just like, hold on a second.
Keep moving, Chief. I got your back.
Do you really? Because there's a lot of guys on my case right now. That'd be really nice if you could help me manage. Although it would also be smart of me to just pick up any other weapon. Okay, does this count as the top of the tower? Can I go in here?
Hey, Spark, you in there? Open the damn door.
As long as you love boy bands, hell yeah. Like, especially like in retrospect, where there's not that competition about which one's better now, and we can all just like recognize. And I feel like that's maybe one of the reasons why things like K-pop are so popular nowadays. I feel like that's the spiritual successor to the original boy band era. Is like, you know, being super fans of like the different K-pop groups. Which I must admit, I have not caught on to the K-pop. Like, I recognize that the music is fun and it's got that sort of boppy charm to it. But it's not really my thing nowadays. I'll always just kind of stick to remembering like O-Town, and then like occasionally you'd have like the single offshoots like Aaron Carter, right? Who was really only famous because he was Nick Carter's brother. I mean, he was a decent singer, but it's like, without the fame of Nick Carter and the Backstreet Boys, would he have ever had the opportunity? Probably not. As long, okay. Now that you pointed out, yes, I do recognize the altered song lyrics. That went right over my head at first, but now I see it. Now I see it, and I do appreciate it. Oh my gosh! Open the damn door. This is taking forever. How long must I handle this? Weird. Like they just turned them into a turret. Like these things were clearly just their attempt to make a flood version of a turret. Like that's 100% obviously what it was. It's weird. I don't know. I don't feel like it works all that well. Dude, what are you working on here, dude? Are you gonna die if I do this? There. Are you? Go. Okay, checkpoint done. Jeez, oh Pete's, man. Holy cow, man. Okay, what was the point of the checkpoint if we don't actually progress things? Checkpoint done. Can we please? Like, for real, can I please? What am I supposed to do right now? What am I missing?
Open up! Coast is clear.
Not for long. I'm tracking additional dispersal pods. They'll be hitting any minute.
Chief?
Well, we're inside.
Arbiter, let's move!
Are you guys coming? Jeez, oh Pete, you guys really take your time. Like, it's only the end of the world we're talking about here. The end of the universe. Good lord. Oh, good.
Do I take life or give it? Who is victim and who is foe?
It's trying to rebuild itself on this ring.
Hurry! Control room's close!
I don't think it really matters what it's trying to do. It's clearly a butthole, and we need to destroy it. Like, I don't know why we're obsessing over what it's trying to do. It's like, it's trying to be a jerk, and it's trying to kill all of us. So, you know, it's him or us. We have a choice to make, and I choose us. There we go. But see, again, like, why did they have to stop my forward progression with him talking to me when they could have just put it as part of this cutscene? That happens like 30 seconds later. It doesn't make any sense.
Yank me, Chief.
I'm not gonna lose her.
Look at, oh my god, look at his face. Oh my god. that was disturbing, man. NPCs, agreed. That's why story always flows so much better in D&D, because you can have it flow exactly as it needs to serve the situation.
Almost complete.
Terrific.
Look at him, he's so crazy. He's got the crazy eyes going.
I have begun my simulations. No promises, but initial results indicate this.
I miss the Halo 2 Anniversary Edition graphics.
We don't have a few more days.
They're doing maintenance in my apartment and in the neighboring apartments. Things are rather loud from time to time. I apologize.
Unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable.
Is he lemon grab now? Unacceptable!
Protocol dictates action. I see now that helping you was wrong.
God, can we just be done with Guilty Spark? Every time he just betrays us.
You are the child of my makers, inheritor of all they left behind. You are Forerunner. But this ring is mine.
God, can I just punch him in his stupid little glass face? So, like, this is what I'm supposed to do. Kill the monitor. I love the absolutes in that title. Kill the monitor. Activate Halo. It makes me think of the old school, Wait, do I have... Does that do it?
It belongs to me.
I'm having a hard time believing that this wouldn't finish him off. Okay, well, that was weird. And huge festivals you can make fun of rival crew and embarrass them. That is awesome. That is an awesome reason to make a festival. I dig that. Yeah, you know, I actually had... Okay, so I don't have any guns. Oh, am I supposed to do it this way? Hey, butthead. Okay, that's working. Alright. Okay, I guess I was supposed to do it all along. How poetic. The Spartan uses the Spartan laser to finish the thing. No, last night must have just been like a good night for everyone as far as D&D goes, because I had a pretty rad session with my dudes too last night. They're my players are in this sort of enchanted forest area, where there's some guardian spirits that they're sort of working in conjunction with, and like I gave them a lot of really detailed history, and my players are like, they're eating it up. They are so into it, and they keep asking questions and wanting to get into the history of these characters, and I am so in love with the fact that they're into it. It's been great. Never let her go. What is it like? Is that the love angle there, dude? Immersed in paying vendors. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what gold is for. All money is spending money, and it doesn't matter what you spend it on. As long as you spend it and are happy, you have spent your money wisely. That goes for D&D and real life.
Chief, I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest, Cortana, I don't really even know what we're talking about anymore. Only half listened to you. All I know is that you kept, like, spazzing out and making me freeze up. So, you know. War power. Are we at the point? Look at that. Look, oh my gosh, look at those graphics. Man, they cut so many corners. They cut so many corners with the graphics in this game. I don't remember it looking so goofy. Maybe it's just like time isn't being super friendly to it because, like I was just talking about, I've seen Anniversary Edition of like Halo 2. So like, graphics, I just got a different perspective of graphics, but man, oh man, things look kind of goofy in this game nowadays. It's kind of funny. It's a little funny. I don't really see a reason to stop and actually kill all these guys. I'm gonna keep going. Is this the point where we get to do our final sprint here?
Dawn, of course. The frigate. We still have a chance.
Ah, frigate. Okay, so wait, I'm supposed to go over there. Is there a faster way to go over there? Can I go up? Yeah, I can climb up there. I was gonna say, I shouldn't have to climb all the way down and go back up. That would be ridiculous. Here we go. Oh, wait. Hold up. Oh, screw this thing. We're getting the battle rifle. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Better decision. Better decision all along.
Find the doorway in the cliffs, Chief. The Dawn is on the other side.
God, Cortana, could you be more patronizing? I'm content to just let all of the bad guys, all the computers focus on. Dude, Arbiter, don't draw attention to us. Just let them fight each other. Let them all fight each other. And we can move on and be happy with our lives. Me like quadruple multitasking here. Handling alarms and crap right in the middle of gaming and everything. Didn't even lose a step. Yeah, look at that. I'm not gonna bother fighting any of these guys. Screw that. No, there's no real reason to. They're all just gonna murder each other then. I'll let them. These guys I might go ahead and... Let's just go here so we can avoid the explosions. Love how staged all of those explosions were. It's perfect timing. Every time. Every time. That's some real movie magic shit going on there. Yep, here we go.
There, Johnson's Warthog.
It has to have been on purpose. 3 games leading up to a joke about Johnson's hog. I mean, come on, man. Like, that's like a triple whammy on the innuendos right there. That has to have been on purpose. Oh man, they're making noise. My mic might start picking up some of the construction noises happening around here. I do like that they finished this game with a Tokyo Drift race, like they did the first one. Like that was actually a really cool move from the, like, we've come full circle. Here we are again. I liked that move. I thought that was a good call that they approached it that way. Am I supposed to go over here? Oh, I don't think so. Oh, here we go. We can just kind of go through. Oh yeah, they gave us a little pathway here. There you go, Arbiter. You remembered that you're in charge of a gun. I actually kind of like the construction noises that are happening because it just makes everything sound even more insane and like the world's falling apart. It's just like, it's more immersive. It's like VR without having to pay VR prices. It's great. Spectacular. Okay, we're totally going to jump it. Totally going to jump it, dude. Get ready, get ready. Oh, that was not the ramp I was hoping it would be. The only thing that's always disappointing about these is the Warthog is never as fast and smooth as you wish it was. Hold on, can we make it up here? Oh yeah, we can totally ramp it here. Totally gonna ramp it. Cowabunga, dude! And then just the momentum stops. Kind of disappointing because this feels like it should be like a real high octane Need for Speed type of thing going on here. It just doesn't really kind of end up being that way. I think it's just kind of too slow. The Warthog's a little too floaty for that. Yeah, this just isn't quite the same Tokyo Drift as actual Tokyo Drift. Of course, so I don't know why I'm surprised by that. It's not like I'm in Tokyo. So, you know, why would I expect Tokyo Drift out of this? Oh no. Oh no, my neck itches. My neck itches, but I don't want to get my hands off the wheel here. As soon as I do, that's when you know like the floor is going to give out underneath me. I never really understood what exactly we're driving on, though. Like, this area doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why are there just these weird, you know, like, shapes, like kids' blocks that are just kind of uneven? What am I on right now? Like, we've never seen this. We don't know exactly. We don't know at all what this is. Whoops, can we make that? Yeah, we can. Whoops. Whoops. See, that's why I can't take my hand off the wheel. My neck is just so bad, bro. Are we gonna make that? Are we gonna make that? That was close. That was close.
50%, Chief.
Yeah, whatever. The percents are just tied to how far along I move. We all know it. We're not gonna die, Cortana. We're the heroes. Haven't you ever heard of plot armor? Come on. Thought you were an AI. I thought you were smart. Yeah. I'm starting to understand why she needed Master Chief's help all along. Can't figure out simple concepts like being the hero of a story. Here we go. I'm really surprised my mic is not picking up more noise right now. Whee! That's a good ramp. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nailed it. Stuck the landing. Stuck the landing. That's how it's supposed to go all along.
70%.
I forgot how long they made this drive. Like, they really made this a nice epic drive for us. Oh, look at this ramp. Here we go. Watch, I'm going to do a kickflip. See? Nailed it. Oh, man, we almost rolled off. We almost rolled off there. Can you imagine if that happened?
80% charged.
I also like the fact that Arbiter is like very diligently trying to shoot these guys down, even though they kind of have stopped paying attention to us at this point, and we're just driving past them. Like, there's really nothing to gain from trying to kill all these guys. He's just doing it. Whoops. Yeah, it's still very unclear to me what I'm driving on. Like someone put down a big metal blanket. We're just driving on top of it. Oh, that's what it is. It's all a metaphor. This has all been, the whole game, the whole series has been just a little kid playing with action figures. And right now we're in like a little Hot Wheels car. And we're going across the bed sheet, right? It's like a bed quilt. That's why everything is all like, you know, in triangles that are weird stitched together and like wavy. That's what it is all along. Oh. Figured it out. Cracked the code. Cracked the code. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here's the final jump. There's the final jump, baby. Oh, now the mic's totally picking up all the construction noises. Aw, they didn't even let us just like naturally go in. We had to cutscene that. Ah, well. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the mic is totally picking up the... They're doing some serious work on my washer dryer situation.
Hang on.
Okay, Cortana. If you insist. Whee! No, Master Chief, no.
Chief!
No, not the tank. Not Sheila. Does that resonate with anyone? Sheila? Name of the tank, Sheila? Those were good times. Those were good times, Red versus Blue there. Those were like the original Red versus Blue days. Some good stuff there.
If we don't make it,
We'll make it.
it's been an honor serving.
Construction noises, man. Starting to wonder if they're just gonna. There it goes. I'm starting to wonder if they're just like gonna cut out the wall between me and my neighbor, and we're just gonna turn it into one big suite. With the amount of noise. Not their fault. Power tools make noise, and they gotta do
For
stuff.
us, the storm has passed.
Gosh,
the
these
war is
graphics
over.
are so dated. They're so dated.
us
I
never
love it, but
forget
they're so dated.
Those who journeyed into the howling dark.
Look at the one picture. Oh man, I can't point it out. This is one of the pictures. The guy's face is like,
Their decision required courage beyond measure.
Yeah, I miss Halo 2
Sacrifice,
Anniversary Edition. That looked much
unshakable
prettier.
Conviction that their fight, our fight, was elsewhere.
Look, the Arbiter made it. What if he landed somewhere where they didn't realize he was on the same team and they just like immediately killed him?
This
Like,
hillside
oh, God!
will remain barren, a memorial to heroes fallen. They ennobled all of us, and they shall not be forgotten.
Tragic. Tragic, because like the implication is that Master Chief. So sad. Except that there's more games, so we know that that's not what happened. Because heaven forbid we have a different protagonist within the Halo universe. Wouldn't that just be the dumbest thing? They tried that with Mass Effect and it didn't work. Everyone hated Andromeda. 100% because there was a different character, not because it was a mediocre game.
But you have my thanks for standing by him to the end.
Oh God, your hand is weird.
Hard to believe he's dead.
That was the Arbiter talking to.
We're
He's never
as
shaken a human hand before. Startled him. Cutscenes. Cutscenes. Cutscene. More cutscene.
Things look different without the Prophet's lies clouding my vision. I would like
Oh, it's time for reconciliation.
to know that it is safe. Fear not, for we have made it safe.
Show up and there's just civil war happening out there. It's like, ah, shoot, we thought it was safe.
Take us
We
home.
tried. We couldn't save it from ourselves. So many construction noises. I guess they're replacing a bunch of the control boxes. Laundry machine. Oh, they scratched in 117. That's. Who could have done that? Is that it? At the end? Did we do it? But we won't
Chief?
know. Oh,
Can you hear me?
oh.
I thought I'd lost you too.
Chief's like, damn it, they left me in space again. How many times? Yeah. Okay, he's got to grab the gun.
I'm not sure. When Halo fired, it shook itself to pieces. Did a number on the Ark. The portal couldn't sustain itself. We made it through just as it collapsed.
Where are we? Where could we be?
Some of us made it.
No, left behind. Will the chief ever be found? Find out next time on the next installment of Halo, implying that of course he'll be found. Like, these types of things kind of amuse me when they do this, like, oh, he's lost, will he ever be found? It's like, of course he would. You wouldn't bother giving us the hope that he would if you were going to end the story as in he's never found and died. Like, what a horrible ending to give your hero of a series. So, like, even before any other games were announced, the fact that they put this scene in here tells you that Master Chief is going to be fine, and if they ever did do more, he was going to be the hero of it. Like, that's exactly how it goes. Like, you know, that's like story structure. Really funny to me. There's a lot of things about this game that are funny to me.
I'll drop a beacon, but it'll be a while before anyone finds us. Years, even.
Decades. It'll be days. Who knows? Don't they have, like, signals, like, in communications for this? Don't even worry about it. I totally understand. Life happens. Life gets in the way. Don't worry, you didn't miss much. Just the end of the game, which is, again, like I was saying, it just, like, it's just completely, like, it gives itself away. Like, they wouldn't bother giving us this hope if they were just going to kill off Master Chief after, you know, 5 years of not being found. Like, you know that this was the implication that if there was going to be more Halo, Master Chief was going to be the man in charge again. Like, it's a dead giveaway. It's an absolute dead giveaway. I don't know. There it is. We did it. Hooray. All right. Here's what's going to happen. We still got plenty of time to... Give me a second here. I'm going to bring us... just chatting for a minute. So we're definitely gonna keep going, but I'm gonna use this opportunity to take a quick break for myself and get the next game going. We're just gonna keep going. We're gonna keep rolling with them Halos. We got another Halo. We got plenty more in Master Chief Collection to keep going. There's, like, we just discussed, like, Halo ain't over. So I'm gonna continue, but I'm gonna take a quick break. And there'll be a quick blip. You might have to refresh the stream. I'm just gonna do a blip for the sake of the VODs. So we can flip it over to the new one, and so that way, just when I'm loading up the VODs on YouTube and everything, it's all nice and easy. So I'm just going to take a quick break and do that, and then we'll be right back with the next one. So sit tight. Thank you for joining me so far, and yeah, more to come. I will be back very shortly.